Hi there, how are you doing? Now in this video I'm going to cover labeled, break and continue statements. Alright, so let's begin. First thing I want to do is I want to create a variable. Let's call it none equals to set it to 0. Okay. And I create a for loop and I initialize a variable. Okay. Variable I equals to, let's give it 0, and then I create a condition. If I is smaller than, let's say, 10, in that case what I want to do is increment I. Okay. So each time the loop runs, it will increment as long as this condition is true. Okay, but here I also create an if statement and say, because every time it will run, every time the loop runs, on the first run it will be 1, and then it will be 2, and then it will be 3. Every time it runs, it will increment. So when it reaches 5, okay, so if I equality operator, so I equals 5, when it reaches 5 is equal to 5, what I want to do is I want to break the loop. Okay, I want to break the loop, and then I want to increment this number. So when it reaches 5, it will break, so loop will run 5 times, so the number will also be incremented 5 times. Okay, because it is inside the loop. So let's see, console log none. Okay, let's see, and as you can see it's 5 because the norm was also being incremented together with the loop. So that's how we can use break. But this is one of the many use case scenarios, so just know that we can use break statement inside the loop. Okay, so let's create another variable, another loop, and this time let's say continue. So even when it reaches 5, just continue, keep going. When it reaches on its 5th iteration, I say just continue. Okay, let's see what happens. As you can see, it's only 9 because one increment did not occur due to the continuous statement. It encountered the continuous statement when it reached in 5, so that one iteration it missed. So as a result, we see 9. Okay, so that's how break and continue can come to effect. Let me create one more for loop, which will be a nested for loop, and it might be a bit complicated to understand, but I just wanted to show you how you can use these continue, break and label statements. Okay, that's the main purpose. You don't really have to understand and be comfortable with this code. Okay, so let me create a for loop. So what I'm going to do is create initialize a variable I equals to 0. Okay, I is smaller than 10. In that case, I increment this variable. Okay. Now within this loop, I also create another loop, and this time I will name it double I. Okay, variable double I equals to 0 again. If this variable is smaller than 10, same as the one I created earlier, what I want to do is I want to increment this as well. Okay. Now I want to check if I equals 5 and I equals 5. At this moment, what I want to do is I want to break this outer loop. So the only way I could do that is if I could assign some sort of label. That's why I was talking about the label statements. Okay, so for example, I can name it outer label. Okay. When both of them are equal to 5, what I want to do is I want to continue outer. Let's see what happens. Num plus plus. Okay, and then what I can do is I can do alert none. Okay, so let's see, and as you can see, it's 95 because the one iteration it missed when it encountered the continuous statement. So if we didn't have this statement, it would be 100. Save, refresh, and it would be 100. So both iterations would run 10 times each. So as a result, num++ is executed 100 times. When you have this, if you say continue break, then you see 55. Okay, so that's how you can use the label statements, and you also saw how you can use break and continue statement. Okay, so if this code is too complicated, I fully understand. The main point here is to understand the label statements, break, and continue. All right, we will be doing more and more of these algorithms later on, and you'll be fully comfortable with this. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.